I'm going to take you through everything you need to know about the application of the Ziezta Sleep Strip and the best way to go about this. As you know, when you open up your package, you'll get a card like this, an insert which with pictures that explains in generic terms how to apply the strip. But let me give you some tips that are really helpful. You have a number of cards inside your package that looks like this with 2 strips. Here's what a single strip looks like. And understand this is going to go under your lower lip. And the adhesive on this strip is sticky enough that it will stick to even the most oily skin. And I have rather sensitive dry skin, and it sticks so well I want to take steps to kind of protect myself the night before. It's the steps you take the night before that make this strip easier to take off in the morning. So what I do is I typically use a face cream, and I take a little bit and I just put a dab on my skin. And in my case, where my beard grows, my skin is very tough and not sensitive at all. So where I really need it is here on the cheeks, because the Ziezta Sleep Strip comes up high on the cheek. And when you apply it, I always put it below the lower lip, and I bring it up tight enough that I'm really closing my lower lip very, very tight. I'll explain that in a second. If you have just washed your face and you don't want to put moisturizer on it, as I do, but you're worried about the stickiness of the strip, you can take what's called a barrier wipe. Comes in a box like this from Reliamed. You can order them online. And inside you have a sealed piece of gauze that's saturated with a barrier compound, and you can wipe that on your face, and it kind of seals your skin. It's what hospitals and clinics use if they're attaching tape to your skin so it comes off readily later. So those are a couple of ideas. In addition to that, what you can do is you can take the tip of the Ziezta Sleep Strip and you can fold it over on itself. So you have a little, and I just take maybe an 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch, fold it over on itself like that. You can do either side or both sides. And now you have a handle to grab in the morning. And another way that some people reduce the adhesiveness if they find that it's too sticky is they just stick it on their hand once or twice before they apply it. So remember, this is hypoallergenic, medical grade, latex-free tape. And it's very, very thin. And it's so thin, some people are concerned that this tape is tough enough that it might hold their mouth closed in emergency if they had to yell fire in the middle of the night, or if they were to get sick and maybe have to throw up, that they couldn't get their mouth open. There's no need to have that fear or that concern, and I'll demonstrate in a second that you can just forcefully open your mouth and the Ziezta Sleep Strip will part right in two. The reason it holds your mouth closed is because nerve endings in your skin read the Ziezta Sleep Strip on your face, and your subconscious says, don't open your mouth, keep that closed. Kind of like a football player who tapes their ankles. The reason that works is not the tape is strong, it's the body knows that there is a neural net there communicating with those nerve endings, and muscles are fired on either side of the ankle to keep the ankle straight. So I'm going to attach this, and I'm going to attach it very tight. Watch me snug up the sides. You want to snug them up as much as possible. I attach it about an 1/8 of an inch below my lower lip. Stick it really well down here, and I pull it up so I can't really talk normally. I'll only be able to mumble. You want to pull it up as far as you can without ripping the strip in two. Let's see if I can do that. And then I'll demonstrate how you can just open your mouth and rip the strip automatically if you had an emergency. So attach that side, and now this side. Okay, now all I can do is mumble, so it's about right. If I could talk normally, it wouldn't be tight enough. And you can literally reattach these if you need to, because the adhesive is strong enough. So it's closed even tighter than it was before. I'm going to open it in an emergency, like that. It's very simple, very straightforward. So you never have to worry about cutting off your air supply if you had to get your mouth open, no problem. What I recommend for people that are new to the Ziezta Sleep Strip is that they put it on about 30 minutes before retiring at night, the first couple of nights. You've developed a habit, whether it's dry mouth by open mouth breathing at night, or snoring, or sleep apnea, which I have. You've worked on that habit 8 hours a day for years. So our lives are controlled by habits, and it's going to take a little while to become accustomed to this. So 30 minutes before retiring, the first few nights, maybe the first week, you put on the strip and you breathe normally through your nose. And if you have difficulty, if your nose is congested, you can do what I do. I use a Ziezta, or a Breathe Right nasal strip, and that opens up and gives me about 29% more airflow through my nostrils. That's what the studies indicate, and that works fine for me. But you can use a saline rinse. If you still have congestion in your nose after that, you might want to consult with your physician, your family doctor. I use the two in combination, the Breathe Right and the Ziezta Sleep Strip. And recall what I said about habits. You really need to use the Ziezta Strip for an extended period of time, I think, before you have to give it the college try. In my case, that was maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Some people adapt right away, other people take longer, but try it until you get comfortable with it. When you've had a nice restful night's sleep, you remove the Ziezta Sleep Strip in the morning, and there's no residual adhesive left whenever I've used it, and people have good results in that way. And then use another clean strip the next day. We've helped thousands and thousands of people who are mouth breathers at night, and we'd love to help you.